Okay, let's bring in our next guest, Real Shine, Whitney Maria and Jordan Looney. Hello, guys. How's it going? How are you? And who did you bring over there?
This is Benjamin.
Hey, Benjamin. How are you? Big old ears, buddy. Yeah. What kind of dog is Benjamin?
He's a French bulldog, and he's 11 months old.
That dog's 11 months old?
Mm-hmm.
He's doing pretty good, isn't he?
He's
healthy.
Now, the Real Shine. Tell me about it.
Yeah, Real Shine is an all-natural skin and hair conditioner for dogs and horses. It's formulated around unrefined virgin coconut oil and essential oils and a distilled water base. It also contains pharmaceutical-grade lanolin, too. Really, really safe product. Fixes a lot of skin and hair issues, but it's safe to use around the family. Also does not leave any like residual residue like on baseboards or on your bedding. We spray it on Benjamin every day, and he sleeps with us in our bed, so it's really safe to use around the house. But it genuinely heals and also makes them look good at the same time.
Who invented this stuff?
We did it together.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Back and forth. We actually started this company 3 years ago across the street from Fresno State at Bulldog Village in a one-bedroom apartment. Started in the show livestock industry and had a product there that was real successful, and found that it worked super well on horses and dogs, and we're about love, and there's a lot more in that in the dog and horse world, so we just totally switched over earlier this year, and it's been going well. So,
what was the need of this? Why did you find it necessary to make something like this?
Well,
we really, I guess, we grew up around animals our whole life, and the biggest thing that we found is, like, I raise horses, and my dad cowboys for a living, and we have cattle. Jordan.
Your dad's a real cowboy?
Yeah, like one of the last.
Yeah, Leroy Chico, if you're watching this. Anyways, we've used everything, and there was no products that really got in there, penetrated the skin, and worked, you know, basically from the inside out, because you want something to get in there and really heal the skin and hair, and there wasn't any product.
Heal from what?
Well, a lot of animals deal with a lot of skin allergies, dermatitis, because of a lot of times say, hey, we want this breed, and we live in a certain area that they're not exactly set up for, but we still want to bring them into that area. And a lot of times, because the weather and or, you know, here in the valley, the air is really bad. There's a lot of allergies and just toxins here and pollen, and that affects dogs and horses and greatly, because they absorb a lot of things to their skin and hair, a lot more than humans do.
Really?
Yes, they can. You know, a lot of times when we give the Real Shine to the small dogs, they have a spike in energy because they absorb the coconut oil through their skin. And so they do absorb it a lot. Higher animals absorb things a lot more. So it's a lot. You know, I grew up in a veterinarian household. My grandfather's a veterinarian. Seen a lot of products that were very, let's say they worked on animals, but you had to apply gloves to use them because they would burn your skin.
Because they're toxic.
Because they're toxic, and it wasn't safe to use around a lot of different people.
What kind of things were they trying to treat with stuff that would burn the human skin?
Proud flesh.
What?
Proud flesh.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, things like that, like wounds, just various things where they had, you know, dermatological, you know, issues topically, and it was a lot easier to use something more caustic because the animals can't necessarily express that feeling of pain. They're more going for a physical result. And so we wanted something that we know that actually you could use, say, on yourself and you could use on your dogs. Back in the early 1900s, there was a lot of companies, you know, pharmaceutical companies like Dr. Laguerre, certain companies like that, you know, had products for man and beast. And that was very normal, and there's a different void as of with companies that tried to make more money on trying to say, hey, we're going to separate the two worlds, and we're trying to bring that back and understanding that, you know, nature is nature, and we're just utilizing the best of it to try to create something for our animals because they deserve it. I mean, they provide us with so much love, and we want them to live longer, and that was a lot of our main focus was how do we get more out of their life so they can help us more emotionally, well, help them live longer, and Real Shine was our first gate to that. So.
Awesome. Tell me about the products some more, the actual ingredients.
So it's based around unrefined virgin coconut oil, which is a little bit new to the world because, you know, in a product like this, usually they use some type of processed coconut oil where it's liquid. Well, coconut oil naturally solidifies under 75 degrees, and so we've actually kept it in its purest form, where the product does need to be heated up in the wintertime. You know, you just put some hot water in a bowl, place it in there 5 or 10 minutes, and then shake it up and use it. It's pretty quick and easy, but you're getting all the benefits.
What does it lose when they liquefy it?
When you go to break down any product, like the coconut oil we use is cold pressed. It's not heated to process it at all, and it loses all a lot of the phytochemicals and nutrients that, you know, nature created it with when we go to heat it and break it down and put it into these other forms.
And is that what's helping in the healing process?
That's the main.
Big part of
that's
it.
a big part of it, and the essential oils are really helping with
Essential oils like jojoba and that kind of stuff?
like Japanese peppermint and lavender.
Okay.
Are there for fixation, and
Okay.
also are great antibacterial, antifungal, anti-burn, healing. Have been known from all the way back to Egyptians. Lavender has been known as a great burn and skin, you know, regeneration tool. And so we, you know, incorporated those using the peppermint too to fixate and drive everything into the skin.
What's your background in like chemistry? How do you know how to put this stuff together?
Well,
People ask us all the time.
yeah. Well, I mean, to be honest, we both played around with different ingredients. I showed livestock all over the United States and was always fed up with a lot of the products because they literally on the label, if you didn't wash them out, they would burn the skin.
I think we get into trouble when we get too in the chemistry lab, honestly. You know, we start taking things out of their natural form that are put here to really help us. And I mean, for thousands of years, people used whole natural ingredients to heal, and herbs and essential oils and
I believe
you know,
in
coconut
it.
oil and all
But
this.
I just think in your guys' normal world, it's
right.
not. It's maybe
It's not common.
It's
Yeah,
not
we
common.
understand.
It's not cost effective, and it's not what. It's just not what generationally what's been taught to
Right.
people. You know.
Well, we're different. I can tell you that. We've known we've been different, and for our whole life felt different.
We like to put cost into perspective because, I mean, about a third of dogs now, or in horses, honestly, have a skin allergy or issue. About half of the dogs that go to the vet are going in there for a skin issue. And yes, the first thing is you need to make sure you're feeding a really high quality food, usually grain-free. But
What do you
that's
mean
not
grain-free?
you know, no corn or any type of, you know, wheat or any type of
That's
grains.
not good for a dog.
No, it's not necessarily that they're good. It's just that it's not needed. You know what I mean? When it comes down to it, corn's definitely not needed. It's been, you know, just like it goes with our competitors. Corn has been used as a filler. Our competitors, as in certain sprays, have used alcohol and soy lecithin to, you know, to cut the product again, like
And
our
those
generations.
companies are selling a lot of it too.
Oh, they're
aren't they?
selling, but
Yeah.
a lot of people are very fed up with no results, you know, and their animals aren't getting
Or they
it.
don't know.
Or that's why we're
They're
here.
expecting that it's just doing what the label says it's supposed to
Right,
do.
and through our experience, you know, that was our fortune. You know, we use it on a lot of different animals. I had show sheep, we had show cattle, we had show hogs, and noticed that you're using the same products, not ever finding any results. But
Same products on all of them.
a lot of people do, yeah. There's not very much, you
They
know.
oil them up.
Yeah, to make the again to try to make them healthier looking. Well, a lot of our competitors are all about just aesthetics and efficiency, not about healing the skin and hair. If you heal the skin and hair, then they look better. That's our science.
Can this be used on humans?
It can be. It's not
Have
labeled
you,
for
have you
humans.
had anyone try it out?
Yeah,
Billy, come here.
actually.
There's a lot of people that
No,
use
we
it. No,
actually,
it's-
if you watch our Kickstarter video, which is, have you heard of Kickstarter?
Yeah, I know what it is.
Okay. Well, we actually launched a Kickstarter campaign to help fund Real Shine and get it out to the world because we literally have funded everything ourselves up to this point. So we did a video on there that you can go and watch if you Google Real Shine Kickstarter, and we sprayed on ourselves. We did all the testing on ourselves first before it ever went onto an animal.
Well, your
You know.
skin looks great.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I use it on my skin and hair. We don't have it labeled again for humans. That's a whole other deal. But honestly, that's our biggest thing is why would you use something on your pets that you wouldn't use on yourself?
And
you know,
we-
they're like our best
yeah, we
friends,
do
our
use-
family, our children in most cases. So we want the highest quality ingredients. And really, we're about, healing any type of skin issues they're having right now and also preventing them in the future. Preventative medicine's the best medicine. And with something like this, keeping their skin moisturized and healthy is the first way to prevent, any type of skin issues or
Now,
allergies.
Benjamin, has he had this since birth?
Since 8 weeks old.
Since
Since
8
we
weeks
got him
old?
at 8 weeks old.
Come
yeah.
here, let me see it again. He feels pretty good, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He feels pretty, and he's a good dog.
Yeah.
I like
The
Benjamin.
first thing everyone says is how soft he is, because the product does make him super soft.
2 different bottles. Is it just a size difference?
The
or-
essential oil blend difference, and also the canine product is more concentrated.
Okay, so this is your horse product, and
Yep.
this is your canine
Yep,
product.
and
right?
again, bigger horse, you're going to be using a lot more on a larger animal, but the essential oil blend is definitely different. The moisturizing property of the coconut oil and the lanolin is the same. So it's the same moisturizing, but different essential oil blend tailored for horses.
Well, now the horses, they have a couple different kinds of hair on them.
They have
the mane's
manes.
different than the coat,
Yes.
and then you have the hoofs.
Yep.
Right. So does this work on all that?
Yes, sir. It grows too. It grows hair significantly. And like Whitney was talking about, you know, her dad's a working cowboy, and you know, a lot of those guys are not about looks, but we were very surprised.
It's not about using any product.
It's not
Yeah,
about
but they want
using
their
it.
horses looking good.
No, well, no. Like a lot of the working cow guys are like the horses need to work. It's not about, you know, aesthetics. And we were very surprised to find out that he was using the product in his daily life to keep out, you know, foxtails and things were getting in their hair. It was way easier
Keeping them, you know,
brush
the
through.
maintenance
to brush through them, to
detangled.
keep them more maintenance. So it's a lot more than just, you know, making them look pretty. It's got a lot of function in the daily world. It's very practical.
Where do people find this?
You can get the equine product right now, A1 Feed, or you can go pledge on our Kickstarter right now. Like we said, Google Real Shine Kickstarter, and we have really good deals on there set up for everyone. Or you can order online at realshinecanine.com or realshineequine.com.
And the canine product, you can get it at Whitey's Pets,
Nice.
Peeves Public House,
Great.
and also Buller's,
Great.
Buller's Pet Supply too.
Awesome.
Yeah, we just got into Peeves. We're pretty excited
Yeah,
about
and
that.
Peeves using it too, so you can go out and talk to him.
All right.
About
Let's see if Craig can use some too.
Yeah,
All
Craig's
right.
liking it.
Thanks a lot, you guys, for
Hey,
coming
thank you.
on.
Really appreciate you.
Go check out their Kickstarter. I like this stuff. Real Shine Canine and Equine. You guys, thanks a lot for coming by.
Thank you. We appreciate your time.
We're going to take a quick commercial break. Remember that we have tickets to give away to Queen Nation and Space Oddity this Saturday night at the Warner's Theater. We're going to take a break and come back with some live local music. Stick around.